You know, when I think about the major accomplishments that I've had in my life, I've been truly blessed, and there's been so many things. But there's one thing that really does stand out more than anything else. And it started about 6 or 7 years ago, and my wife and I went out to FGCU to visit the entrepreneurial school. And at that time, it was just getting started. And they weren't even on campus. They had a remote building out near the rock quarries way east in Lee County. And we met the team that was putting this school together, and then we got to meet some of the students. And there was just something about what they were doing that really got me going. And then we had a meeting one day and we said, hey, what do you think about building a building? And in just less than 2 years, they raised some money, and we decided to get involved with the school and help them with some money and some funds to help them build this building. It was just a dream that we had just a short time ago become a reality. And now I've been back there a few times and watched the students learning and working in the labs that we helped create. And it's just truly rewarding to see that, so much so that in the end, they convinced me, talked me into teaching out there. And so now I walk into a building that I had a hand in creating, and I see the students just growing so much in that school. In knowing that that's going to be there for a long, long time and will affect the life of so many students and so many entrepreneurs, that it's just an amazing feeling.
It's his decision making. I think that's one of his finest qualities. His leadership is another one of his finest qualities. And I think through his leadership, he inspires not only his workers and his employees to do great at the companies he runs, but he also inspires community leaders through his philanthropic efforts.
We got involved in junior achievement so that we could make sure that it's sustainable and it keeps going. And it's all about teaching and educating the children, and then they help to become tomorrow's leaders.
I remember a story that he started his entrepreneurial journey when he was a sophomore in high school, and he owned a coin-operated laundromat with his brother. And that grew as they went through high school and was successful enough to pay for both of their college.
The things that inspire and drive me, they're mostly connected to a similar thing. It's really about education. Just recently, I went to an event, and it was quite a large event. It was like 150 people. And the moderator at one point said, anybody who has been impacted and this program has changed their life, please stand up. And I turned around and looked, and more than 2/3 of these kids, some of them getting a little bit older now, stood up and said, this program changed the direction of my life. And that super motivated me. There's so many stories of people who were one step away from some kind of breakthrough, but they quit and they didn't go the next step, and they never got to where they wanted to go. So life's going to present a lot of challenges, and some of them are going to be tough, but businesses don't fail, people quit. Education is the way to solve any problem. And I also believe that you can never start too early. So the idea of going to the schools and teaching students just basic business and commercial work is so important, and to me, and I believe to the students. For us, junior achievement means so much.